Welcome everybody to UFC Brawl 4. As you can see tonight, we have a full seven match card, culminating with the big championship match, Strickland versus Plessis. So let's now get into the undercard, the one match undercard. Choi versus Yusuf. Hi everybody. DieselGamer79 here, as you know. We are going to be live. We are live right now for the UFC Brawl series, computer versus computer simulation. So we are live now. Sorry, just trying to set up everything. I need to get better at this. So while I set all this up, let's go to the first match of the night. Just like we did the last time. As we know, the camera is going to go away. I am gone. Hello. I will be gone. And we will watch the fight. We're going to send the action down to the guys in the cage. Guys by the cage, and they will do the announcing, and I'll pop in every once in a while. Once again, this is a computer versus computer simulation. I play nothing. I have the controller on the charger. It's all ready to roll. And with the wins and losses of the previous three, we will be putting matches together that way. So we are on our way. As you can see, a 7 fight card, culminating with the championship, Strickland versus Plessis, which, ironically enough, is this weekend's real life matchup. Was not planned that way. I had this matchup set up before that matchup was announced, but maybe Dana's listening to me. All right, I will take myself out, and we're going to go down cage side to start the undercard.
Now for this featherweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Supersonic Yusuf. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy,
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the Nigerian-American Sadiq Yusuf. Became a U.S. citizen, actually, during his training camp for the fight against Andre Fili at UFC 246. And at that point in time, he had won 6 consecutive fights. What is the focus here tonight? To keep the fight on the feet. We have seen great strides from Yusuf in terms of his grappling and wrestling defense, but he wants to keep this fight upright tonight, and he believes a knockout will get him a shot against somebody in the top 5.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, just missed on the overhand right. Yusuf going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there.
That was a nice combination there.
Looking to land the right hand. He misses. All right, early round action here and a nice leg kick. You don't see a lot of those in the squared circle, DC.
Well, and when you're predominantly a boxer, you don't expect many kicks. You have a wider stance. So that opens up the kick, and we see the balanced fighter going to that, knowing that that was an advantage that he has in this fight.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Yusuf.
He lands a solid punch there. When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Straight right hand now, just misses. Hook in the clinch there is good by the Korean Super Bowl.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, how good is that kick? Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Keep those hands high.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, beautiful level change. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Oh, right in the mount.
And he's back up. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
He's got the single collar tie.
Effective jab there by Yusuf. Left hand got home there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Yusuf gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Collar tie here in the clinch. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Lands the lead right punch.
Use the jab.
Choi's eye now closing up. Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Supersonic Yusuf.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
What a way to end the undercard. We will now start the main card. What a way. That's going to be rough to compete with. Let's view that replay again. Oh, straight right. Move. Ducked under. Straight right. He was going for a left kick, you could tell. Man, he went right down. Boom. What a fight. All right. Let's get into the main card now. Here we go.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mark Bone Crusher Casey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bobby King Green.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, Bobby King Green ready to go for round 1. Going to be very interesting to see how he attacks this particular challenge here tonight. At times, Bobby Green has gotten off to a slow start. At other times, he's come out guns blazing. How will Bobby Green start tonight? Well, he is fighting like he's double parked outside early on. Beautiful combination by the boxer here.
Well, you keep the kickboxer busy defending by not allowing him to lead the dance. So the aggressiveness is very important, but it's also good in terms of getting a lot of damage off in one singular burst.
Let me see.
Oh, big punch lands.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Fire, come on.
All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Back to the overhand.
It won't take many of those.
Takedown's open.
Casey's strike attempt there is blocked.
Be sharp with that double jab.
Oh, slips to avoid the right. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
Casey's overhand punch to the head looked good for a second, but ultimately that one gets blocked. Big power shot there.
Hey, keep moving. Hey,
Another big shot to the head.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
inside low kick.
Leg kick lands.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Ooh. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Casey gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just a slip there. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nice crack there. Oh, under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Oh, good work with the jab there.
Let's work.
He's got a good leg kick. There it is. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Green. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Green's strike attempt there is blocked. Final seconds. Round 2 is next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the outline. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Green's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Hands on your face. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Big shot to the head.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Nicely done to the body. 3 minutes to go. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that because now he will be motivated to try to go situation.
Oh!
Both tough, both good, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Jacasey's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Trying to establish that jab once again. Huge block there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe, move and relax.
Just out of range with that strike.
Ooh, big shot lands.
How about the action?
Again, bro.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, how about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Slips.
Oh, he got him hurt bad here.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Seconds winding down in round 2. Green time starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway. Jacasey's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted. Oh, maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. There it is again. Look at that.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Jacasey's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside position. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something.
That's a system blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Green's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Oh, man, he's getting deep.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Just missing on the high kick there. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
2 minutes and change. Oh, he lands a big left hand. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Casey's bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Can't imagine how good that must taste, but that cut on his lip is only getting worse by the minute.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, big left hand. Nice jab.
Somebody's going to have to press here. This fight seems to be on the table.
Oh, with authority the body.
Oh, nice body shot.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bobby King Green.
All right, so a big win for him here tonight. It goes to the judges' scorecards. All 3 of them saw it for the boxer over the kickboxer, and a lot of people thought he was going to be up against it in this matchup with fewer weapons on the feet. Not at all the way it played out.
Control and dictate. That should always be the buzzwords whenever you're going into a fight. He did exactly that. He controlled the distance, and he controlled the engagements. That allowed for him to earn a massive unanimous decision victory.
All right, guys, let's take a look at some of the stats on this one. Green stunned and wobbled Mark 4-2. Bobby Green knocked down Mark Diakese 5 times. Bobby Green threw 310 total strikes to 274. Takedown attempts. The only one for takedown attempts was Bobby, and Green was stuffed all 5 times. Once again, let's look at the judges' scorecard. You can see it. All 3 30-26. Very interesting. Yeah, in round 3, you can just tell Mark Diakese definitely kind of gassed out. Only getting 8 points across the 3 judges. All right, the next fight we head to the heavyweight division. Olenek take on Volkov. Let's keep everything rolling. Let's take it down. Let's go down to the cage. Guys.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexei the Boa Constrictor Oleinik.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, well, the energy is absolutely palpable. This building really becoming a great venue for the UFC Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi.
I mean, I just love everything about Etihad. Massive good plans, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Gotta watch his neck. That Darce choke is tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
So a nice takedown there from the Russian Alexei Oleinik. Now, ooh, going for a leg lock.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, and he gets it.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Alexei Oleinik. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
3 minutes. Volkov getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He's got to be careful here.
Thought about a joke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Going for the arm here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oleinik's back in full mount. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Alexei Oleinik. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at...
Look at him. He's setting up the choke now. Look at that. He's setting it up.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, flips the switch as he changed the submission attempt.
He jumps right to the opposite side trying to get the arm triangle.
Oh, this might just be a matter of time.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
That is it!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it, Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 42 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Alexei the Boa Constrictor Alingen.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
What a heavyweight fight that was. Round one. I did not expect that to be a round one submission. So I was thinking it was probably going to be a knockout, but I did not think submission. Total domination by Olenek. Only 8 strikes Volkov got off. Wow. 2 for 2 on takedowns. Big match. Big win for Olenek in the heavyweight division. The women flyweights are next. Flyweights are left. They are next. Got a good matchup here for this one. Let's get down to the cage.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Batista Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Manon the Beast Beyond.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's Jessica Andrade in another big spot. She has had so many shining moments in the UFC, has been a champion before, has been a workhorse for the promoter, stepping up on short notice in 3 different divisions, I might add. You can tell I got a healthy amount of respect for Jessica Andrade, and she talked this week about this matchup. She believes it's going to be a
Great timing on that double leg. She's stepping over the mount here.
continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Hand fight, hand fight.
Fior getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
And now she has her back.
Andrade is in half guard.
And now she's in mount.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Andrade is right back to the full mount. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
Andrade is back inside control here. Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent. She does a great job breaking that clutch position. Nice takedown. There you go.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Andrade.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie.
Big punch to the body.
Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care where you are getting kneed. It doesn't feel good, and I'd imagine you don't want to take too much.
She thought they'd be available, and she was exactly right. Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Fjore's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Huge power there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect.
Nice single.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position.
In the half guard.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Oh, nice.
Andrade is back to the side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two underway. All right, so the last 5 minutes were nothing if not dominant as we get to the next round here. And she told us on Thursday, I'm going to work the body, wear my opponent down. So far, so good.
So far, so good. She's done a great job of just staying the course.
Yeah.
You don't see the immediate return on body punching. But if you stay the course, if you wait, in the long term, it will pay itself out.
Oh, back to the well, and she lands the lead left arm. Andrade gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Just missed on the front kick there. Flip to the head there by Fjord. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a head hunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Andrade is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
All right, she's going for the arm bar here. Oh, it's tight. Oh, she bails on the sub. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Andrade is right back to the full mount here. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right...
Oh, she goes right back to the well. Another submission attempt here. Oh, arms in tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm.
Wow, that's the second submission she has escaped.
Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Andrade has been very aggressive this fight.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two.
Let's keep watching the fight.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Nice positional control here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Fury.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Oh, this is tight.
That'll do it. The winner by submission. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, let's go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Jessica Andrade.
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.
As we can see so far, total domination by Jessica Andrade. Total strikes 149 to 112. She had 10 takedowns. I'm sorry, she attempted 10 takedowns. She got 5 total. And as you can see, the control, 5 minutes on the ground compared to only 12 seconds Mannon decided to be in charge of. If this would have been to the judges, it was 10-9. Interesting. Let's look at the judges here. This is very, very interesting. The first judge, Judge 1, had Ferrat winning the first round, 10-9. The other 2 judges had Andrade, 10-9. Very interesting with the judges. We've seen a lot of unanimous Very interesting. But the flyweights goes to Jessica Andrade. She gets the victory here tonight at UFC Brawl 4. Hey, we've got 3 more matches to go. Next match is going to be in the bantamweight division. So let's send it back down to the cage for this bantamweight fight. Here we go.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buff.
Virtually everything the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
Yadong is 2 inches taller, by the way.
Fighting out of the blue corner. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Marab, the machine, Wallace
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
All right, it's usually all offense all the time out of Marab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Serra-Longo staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as anyone in this bantamweight division, and he believes that will be the path of least resistance here tonight. Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. Oh, they're trading boot shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Right hook to the head, blocked. Get that button.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
And there it is. The uppercut lands. That is nice. He told us that weapon would be there, and he got it right up the gut there on the wrist.
He said he had some things to deter him from level changing. It seems as though he was talking about the uppercut because it landed, and it landed effectively.
Nice straight right lands.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went started fighting.
Hook in the clinch there by Yadong. And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, and he found the target again. No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Marab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one. You better be ready to stop 15 takedowns because Marab will not stop pursuing you.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Posture.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Yadong. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Push him up! Push him up!
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot...
Back mount now.
Nice defense.
Wallace Willie's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is...
Slams him to the canvas with authority. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick. Ooh, big shot to the body.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Wallace Willie gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, sit down and relax. Really good work. Way to control on that ground. Stay nice and relaxed, and let's get out there and let's do more of the same. I want you to set your takedowns up and your strike.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on a leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movements. When he gets to an attack, he's constantly shifting positions. He's constantly moving his opponent. He's constantly trying to give him too much information to process.
Right.
And that comes from a lifetime of wrestling. If he just started this, it would be very difficult to trick his opponent. But now, by giving him so many different looks, he's been able to secure takedown after takedown after takedown.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
This is where he wants to be.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Got to be careful here. Oh, big elbow.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest, he's up. What submission defense on display.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling.
DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so we he's landed a few big uppercuts already. In DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, come on, that has got to be it. Hang on a second. Beautiful job to escape.
The level of awareness that he just showed there tells you how high level a mixed martial artist this man is.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too big. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DieselGamer79. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh.
An elbow! Final seconds here of round 2. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Big-time arm triangle situation here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Well-placed kick there by Udon. Leg kick lands, nicely done. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Takedown defense holds up. Immediately gets the underhook. Clinch work. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by DieselGamer79. Back to the jab now, no good. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh!
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Udon.
And everything's landing with so much power. More strikes to the head. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. He's going guillotine.
Getting tighter.
It's a fight now. Who's going to win this position?
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
He's got to be careful here.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dwalish-Willie.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
He passed the half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
All right, closed guard now.
Set up shop in half guard. He passes the half.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Right into side control. And now he's got the back. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these
Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
a big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
massive shot that he lands. Great job.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Marab, the Machine, Wally Shirley.
All right, dominant win for the wrestler here tonight over the boxer, and a lot of people felt like from a matchmaking standpoint, this was the perfect challenge for him at this stage of his career, and had no issues with a really talented striker.
No, he didn't. And when you get wrestler versus striker, you expect the wrestler to be able to dictate. What you didn't expect was him to fight this well. He fought as good as anyone could have expected, and better. Most people don't exceed your expectations. Tonight he did exactly that.
Marab had 5 stunned and wobbled, but Song Yadong had more strikes, significant strikes, I should say. Total strikes, takedowns. Marab attempted 19 takedowns. And control, they were virtually even. Here's the decision. Let's go to the judges' card just so you can see 30-27 for each of them. Judges in agreement this time. unlike the last fight. We have reached the co-main event of the evening. We are in the lightweight division. Pimblett versus Hooker. Big matchup here in the lightweight division. Before we start that fight, don't forget we are live on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays, and over here on YouTube on the weekends for the weekend fights. Send it back to the cage. Pimblett versus Hooker. Big lightweight matchup.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Longer reach for
Ladies
Daniel
and gentlemen,
Hooker.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the UFC back in Abu Dhabi tonight with much fanfare, as you would expect. We're inside the Etihad Arena, which, of course, has hosted many UFC events dating to its opening back in 2021.
I mean, it's gold. It's a gold arena. It's beautiful. This place is top-notch. From top to bottom, it is absolutely stunning. The fights, though, beautiful placement on that flying knee.
Getting the hands going here early. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Throws that teep and it lands. And now some separation. Swing and a miss by Hooker.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Fast pace here in the early going. Pimblett gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Nice liver shot lands. Oh, big uppercut lands for him there. Nicely done to select his shot. BJJ guy didn't seem to like that much.
He didn't see it coming. He likes to reach whenever you feint at him. That's a great opportunity to throw that strike right up the middle. Uppercut lands. Look for him to do it more.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Hooker. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Doing work with the jab there. Oh, big kick lands flush. Pimblett swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Wow, what a head kick. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Paddy Pimblett gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Hooker. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Big right hand there. Lead kick is true there by Pimblett. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head.
Oh! Yeah, gotta keep pressing here.
Big right hand.
Good work, guys.
That's the finish. He's the fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea.
Man, this is tough. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Pimlet's cut on his nose, manageable for a while. Oh, put the foot on the head. Flying armbar.
It takes so much courage to even attempt something like that, and it looks like he's in a dominant position trying to...
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Five minutes in the books. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
We got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. Superman punch now. Taken down here by Pimlet.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Pimlet's back in half guard.
Getting the mount here. Beautiful transition. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Making all these shots count. Hooker's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Pimlet's able to transition back to side control now. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Watch armbar here. He's got it isolated.
Oh, looks like to me. Oh, great submission defense. Close guard. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Grounding and pounding away now with these hammer fists. Suffocating work here by Hooker. Pimlet's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Hooker's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Big ground and pound. Nice shots landing from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Hooker's back in full mount. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You got to pass. Another big takedown. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fighter.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet. Not necessarily the way you drew it up today, champ.
No, watching these two fight in preparation, you don't expect to see this playing out in front of you. The jiu-jitsu fighter normally is chasing takedowns, but he must have seen something in his opponent that is allowing him to get this type of success on the feet. He looks like he is evolving as a fighter, and that is very good for him and his team to see. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Excellent ground and pound here by Pimblett.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Escape. 20 seconds left to go in round two.
Gotta be careful here.
Pimblett is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Round three next. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Deep breath. Slow that heart rate down. You're good. You're fine here. We knew this was going to be like this. We knew we were going to have a winner.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round here. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice kick landed there by Pimblett. Tags it with the other. Oh, man, we had a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his...
Hooker's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. Forward, that's off to the side, roll to his back to release that pressure.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Relentless pressure from the top by Hooker. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is...
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett.
Nice.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career. Pimblett's going for a choke.
Got it very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Punch to the body. No good, it's blocked. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Hooker circling to his right. We'll see if he can finish.
Dan's in trouble. Dan's in trouble.
Push kick there to the body. Try to establish that jab. Under 20 seconds now to go. Working off the jab, it's good.
He's got to start throwing now.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Daniel the Hangman Hooker.
All right, so a dominant performance by the boxer here tonight, and perhaps someone should tell the jiu-jitsu fighter this is not the IBJJF World Championships, this is the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
It's the Ultimate Fighting Championships. And if you can't take down a boxer, you're in trouble. We're not talking to any boxer. We're talking about a guy that possesses a real skill set, a guy that has learned to sprawl and brawl. He knows how to defend takedowns, and if you're forced to stand with him, he is going to pick you apart, as we saw tonight.
Paddy stunned Hooker twice. Took him down 3 times out of 8 and held the control for 5 straight minutes for Paddy. However, Daniel Hooker wobbled and stunned Paddy twice. He also had a leg health event. He was kicking that leg. Significant strikes. He landed more than those, and he landed total amount of strikes. Daniel Hooker is your winner here in the lightweight division. All right, everybody, it all comes down to this. The middleweight championship of the world, Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. I know I probably butchered that. What a card. What a card this has been. We've had 2 submissions, 1 knockout, 3 decisions. Who is going to win all that extra cash flow? I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you, though, we will be back next week. UFC Brawl 5. Double main event night. We have the Women's Bantamweight Championship. Amanda Nunes returns. She defends her title against Caitlin Vieira. And the Light Heavyweight Championship. Jamal Hill defends his title against Alexander Rakic. Seven matches next weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night. But it is UFC Brawl 5. So get ready for that. All right, everybody, this is it. The main event of UFC Brawl 4. Middleweight Championship. Let's go.
Well, this man has been there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you. But to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. All right, so the path to UFC middleweight gold and glory continues to go through this man. And without speaking hyperbolically, I do believe this man looks like he could reign for some time.
You know, when you think about middleweight, you think about some great champions, Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. This man can be viewed in the same regard because he has ruled atop the division for a really long time. He's ruled it with an iron fist. He is just so good in this role. He is everything you want in a UFC champion.
And he's fighting in his natural weight class. A lot of people wondered aloud if maybe he could become a 2-division champion, go down to 70. He don't want to hear that noise. He's looking to pluck off another middleweight title challenger in yet another big spot here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dricus still not Plessis. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Sean Strickland.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early round action here, and as humbly as he could put it, Sean Strickland believes he has every advantage in this particular matchup. He is convicted that if this fight goes to the ground, he will be the stronger man. Also believes he can run some clock in the clinch if need be, given his opponent's obvious striking acumen. But Strickland is no slouch there as well, and there are many reasons why Sean Strickland, methodically over the last 4 or 5 years, has built himself into one of the very best middleweights on the planet. Doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Just out of range with that right hook. Uppercut lands. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Front kick to the body by Plessis.
Nice block. He threw that one with all of his power.
Well, would you take a look at that, counter-striking the real story of this fight tonight. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. 3 minutes to go. Nice straight right hand.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Yeah, he wants to draw his opponent in here, looking to set up another counter, but he wants his opponent to strike first.
That's how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Let's go. Get on first for me.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Plessis. Takedown defense holds up. Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful take.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh!
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot block. Oh! Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Oh, big left hook there. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, nice slam as he gets him to the canvas. Exactly what he needed.
Nice punch to the head. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. That's the way. Keep beating them up. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offer. Plessis' eyes closing up now. Not good for him. Good kick to the body. Under a minute now to go in the opening round. Whiffs on that offering. Making all these shots count.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
30 seconds left in the round.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Plessis back in half guard, very comfortable here. 10 seconds to go in round 1. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't 2 guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other.
Oh, he's got him hurting here.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, big left. Just missed with the left there. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landing, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, both landed.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Straight right is there. Oh, he's in trouble.
Big right hand.
Single leg takedown. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
That was nice. Full side control now.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
We approach the 2-minute mark in round 2. Side control now.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
"20 seconds to go. Strickland's an absolute...
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, but he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in the submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and it's costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Strickland gets caught with that punch. Slips the punch nicely there. That is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in there fighting.
Plessis.
Oh, another one.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't. He's hurt bad.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
He is going after that overhand right.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie. That landed clean.
Oh! Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, nice angle change. Got his guard pass.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Changing the position.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Plessis back in half guard. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Plessis back in side control.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. He's got to start throwing down.
Relax. 2 minutes to go in the round.
in the half guard.
Plessis back in full mount.
Nice transition.
Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut.
Let's go. We got to scramble here.
Oh, right into the mount.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Good work from the top here by Plessis. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Give me that wrist control. Let's go.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Now potentially working on a submission instead.
That Darce choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Strickland.
He's hurting bad here.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nicely done. Strickland, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Strickland's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh, my goodness.
Just over. Oh! And there it is!
Holy smokes.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
In a match he was getting dominated with earlier, he has come through and retained his middleweight championship. 2 stuns, 1 body health, 3 knockdowns. He had total strikes. Plessis had more significant strikes, takedowns, and control. But at the end of the day, in round 4, we have a knockout. All right, let's get to the after show. Let's get ourselves back on camera. So I watched those performances like you did. And it was a great night for the UFC Brawl series. UFC Brawl 4 was a great night. Every match in some way, shape, or form was exciting. Even the first one, which was basically just a 58-second ass whooping. It went fantastic. Fight of the night was Green and Dasaki. That went to a decision. Green won. Sub of the night and performance of the night went to the heavyweight, Olenek and Volkov. That match ended in a round 1 submission. And performance of the night for a KO went to Sean Strickland as he retained his middleweight championship. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. But before I go, next Friday, or next weekend, UFC Brawl 5. You'll see the card later in the week. Double main event. Amanda Nunes defends her title against Caitlin Vieira. And Jamal Hill defends his light heavyweight championship against Alexander Rika. Thank you so much for joining me here on YouTube for UFC Brawl 4. We do it again next week as we build towards ultimate fighting, an ultimate show. Other than that, thank you guys so very much for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will see you on Tuesday for Destiny or next weekend for more UFC Fight Night. Good night.